Today we will hear statements by the honourable members for the districts of Mount Pearl North, Bayvert Green Bay, Grand Falls Windsor Buckins, Lake Millville, and Cape St. Francis. The Honourable, the member for Mount Pearl North.
Speaker, I rise in this House to acknowledge a young man in my district, Alex Taylor, who is a grade 8 student at Mount Pearl Intermediate. Alex is just 13 years old. Alex has a love for music and can play various instruments. Also, he has the gift in singing. He has used his talent to help out in various communities events. He has also done several fundraising events to raise much needed money for local community groups such as the local food bank, Make-A-Wish campaign for the Children's Wish Foundation, and mental health, and so on. April of this year, he organized an event for the Red Cross in the efforts of Iran, raising almost $2,500. Alex is not only in the community, but he's also on the principal's list with a very high, impressive grade average. Alex is very lucky to have the support of his family. I ask all members to join me in supporting Alex. Thank you, Speaker.
The Honourable, the member for Bayvert Green Bay.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to acknowledge two constituents, Eric Colburn, author of The Diary of a Fishing Master, written with skipper Keith Bath from the resettled community of Horse Islands, now residing in Lassie. Author Eric Colburn is from Luscious Bite, Beaumont. Mr. Colburn gives the reader an accurate account by expressing the risks of life at sea. For those who know skipper Keith Bath, he has the ability to turn a near-death experience of falling into the frigid North Atlantic Ocean into a comedy. Skipper Keith Bath and author Eric Colburn captivate the reader with intrigue and interest of those earning a living at sea. The book includes fascinating life experiences of an accomplished skipper of more than 50 years in pursuit of a well-earned and honest living. One such experience was coordinating the rescue of Little Jack, a fishing boat disabled by high winds on the Grand Banks. I ask all honourable members to join me in offering skipper Keith Bath and author Eric Colburn heartfelt thanks for capturing a clearer understanding of the life of those who earn a living at the sea. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable, the member for Grand Falls Windsor Buckins.
Thank you, Speaker. I rise today to honour the students and staff of Exploits Valley High in their most recent production of the high school musical Footloose. This past week in Grand Falls, Windsor had the pleasure of witnessing a spectacle of dance and song that showcased some of the greatest talents in this province. The Gordon Pinson Centre for Arts not only kept us entertained, but played a larger role in bringing a community together. After more than 2 years of living in a global pandemic, our beautiful town was brought together under one roof in a packed theatre with no shortage of smiles. Special congratulations go to the production team of Jennifer Clark, Sandra Gowdy, Don Olford, and Scott Sims for their amazing work and dedication. The commitment these young people put into this show during the past school year should be commended, and their hard work shone through with each 2.5-hour performance. As MHA for Grand Falls Windsor Buckins, I want to thank the cast and crew, not just for their presentation, but after 2 long years of despair, you have brought hope and inspiration to so many, and for that, we are a stronger community. Thank you, Speaker.
The Honourable, the member for Lake Millville.
Speaker, today I pay tribute to a friend of mine, Marion Broomfield, who died in February of this year. Very much the heart and soul of the community of Mud Lake, Marion lived there for over 85 years. She spent 4 years living in Happy Valley Goose Bay with her husband Sam before they moved back to the village where she was born. In her pursuit of improved services for Mud Lake, Marion could be both elegant and intimidating. Her particular focus was the beautiful United Church. And as the proceeds from the long-running Mud Lake Fair were dedicated to the upkeep of this church, Marion was a dedicated promoter and lifelong contributor to the annual fair. With a popular quilt auction, target shoot, canoe races, and plenty of good food, people would arrive by boat from all over Lake Melville. In 2012, Marion received Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee Medal, recognizing her contribution to Mud Lake. She will always be remembered for her love of family, children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, the warmth of her kitchen, and her welcoming hospitality. I would ask the 50th General Assembly to join me in thanking Marion Broomfield for a life well lived in service to her community. Thank you.
The Honourable, the member for Cape St. Francis.
Thank you, Speaker. I rise in this honourable House today to recognise the outstanding accomplishment of two constituents who represented our province at the 2022 Tim Hortons Briar in Lethbridge, Alberta in March. Skip Nathan Young and alternate Nicholas Codner, both from the town of Torbay, competed against the country's top curlers in Canada's National Men's Curling Championship from March 4th to 13th. Young, age 19, and gold medalist in mixed doubles curling at the World Youth Olympics in 2020, and Codner, age 15, the youngest player ever to compete at the Briar, were joined by Sam Follett, Nathan Locke, and Ben Stringer to round out Team Newfoundland and Labrador. Speaker, they may be a young team, all being under the age of 20 years. However, Team Young has certainly proven that they deserve to be at the big game. Support from family, friends, and fans from across our province has added to the excitement of their first of, I'm sure, many Briar appearances. Speaker, I ask all honourable members to join me in thanking and congratulating Nathan Codner, Nicholas Codner, and Nathan Young for representing our province at the 2022 Briar, and wish them every success in their curling careers.